second and third graders. Welcome to the last day of your second week of school. Congratulations, everybody. What I wanted to do is take a moment really quickly here, and especially for our newer families, is I wanted to give you a little bit of a tip. When you close out the week, it's a really good idea to sometimes take your student and look at your week's work. So for example, I have a student here, and we can reflect on this student's work from Monday to Thursday. And it's a good opportunity to celebrate the successes, talk about the challenges, set your goals and intentions for next week, and start next week fresh and ready to go. Another thing that's really nice to do is look at what lessons you mastered and what lessons you might not have mastered. If you see a lesson that has a half filled in circle, that means that that lesson was not mastered and it needs a little bit of housekeeping, I call it. We need to clean that up. And the weekend is the perfect time to clean up any of those not mastered lessons. So for this student, he or she would want to clean up the final spelling test that he or she took, perhaps review the words and take the test again. And then also down here we can see that there was a not mastered science lesson. Now, the easiest way to get into these lessons and fix them up is to actually click on the course title itself. That's going to bring you to a more detailed breakdown. All right, now that I'm here, I can see I have a completed tab and I have a not mastered tab. So this is the easiest way to go right to that unit checkpoint. Oh, look at this kiddo was just 2 points away from actually mastering 80% or more. So just a little bit of review, and this kiddo could retake his or her spelling test, this is, and then you can enter in the new results, okay? If you do see that you do not have any attempts left, then you just have to go ahead and email me, and I can actually increase the amount of times that you can take it, and then you can take it again. Let me go back. I also notice that there was a spelling lesson that was not mastered as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at that spelling. I can just go right here, and I can actually pop right down to spelling, science very easily. So I'm going to switch gears to science and see what was that science lesson that was not mastered. Oh, and there it is. There's one science lesson that was not mastered. It was on the 10th. And you can see that this student needs to do a little bit of practice in the lesson, a little bit of review in the lesson, and then trying that quiz again. So if you click on the quiz, you should see that you can have a retake. Let me adjust my screen here. You see that there's a retake over here. Hold on a second, let me drag my screen over. So if you click on retake, you can retake this one again. Most lessons you can take up to 3 times before you have to email me to increase it. Some of them, like that spelling one you saw, was just a one-time. So in those circumstances, email me, and like I said, I will increase it. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. See you on Monday.